Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Wyoming Cowboys taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cowboys offense takes the field to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Anderson will throw. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the 4th down. Nice start for this defense.
The Cowboys will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Fresno State's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with them.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Anderson wants to throw. Takes his shot. Wide open, makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll go to the ground. Punch through the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durr. Now well within striking distances. That 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. Anderson will throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's third and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Anderson wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Sargent. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cowboys are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sargent. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now the play fake. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the left. Look out, he's got room. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Anderson will throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, going up top. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense in an empty set. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle. It's McClain. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's got him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. What you've got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll send the back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Brings into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's dragged down at the 12, chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Might as well give it to him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durr. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Anderson wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the outside.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, if you're the offense, 2nd and short, you're trying to take a shot thinking if you don't get it, you'll just run. But the good news is you didn't lose that many yards. So still 3rd and very manageable, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback.
And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Got it in the middle in Sargent. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Oh, better look out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. First play of the drive wants to throw. Here comes the heat.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. QB draw. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Finds his tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on first down from the 40. They'll try the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Here's the give off the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Anderson wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.